Well, have you heard of red light therapy, cold plunges, grounding, peptides? These are examples of biohacking.
Yeah, biohacking basically means using techniques outside of traditional medical or scientific research to improve health and potentially live longer. And NBC6's Sophia Hernandez has different perspectives exploring the world of biohacking.
This is Sandy Martin. Back in 2020, she was sick.
And not being able to have the energy to stay awake past 7 or 8 o'clock at night was devastating to me, and it was going to impact my future, my career, everything.
She spent $97,000 in a year to try to figure out the problem.
I bought an oxygen chamber. I went off the deep end because I was scared. Red light therapy, sauna. I had a helmet called the V-Light that was putting near infrared and red light into my brain. It wasn't the right approach because I didn't know the root cause of what was making me sick.
The cause? A mold infection. She says she eventually healed by biohacking. The transformation so significant, she now runs South Florida's Biohacker Expo that has more than 1,600 attendees eager to learn more about the field. Sandy is among thousands globally who have jumped on the biohacking train. According to the business research company, the biohacking field is expected to grow to $36.41 billion in 2024. By 2032, Market US says it will be worth $83 billion.
I stepped into biohacking 23 years ago. Almost when biohacking was starting.
Jean Fallacara is the CEO of Biohackers Magazine and his company Lifespanning, one of the pioneers of the biohacking movement alongside celebrity hackers like Dave Asprey and Ben Greenfield. Fallacara identifies as a scientist and a guinea pig to the biohacking movement.
I started to use tracer trackers. I got them all, like from Garmin, Fitbit, and artificial intelligence at that time didn't exist. So I was making all calculation, all models on Excel sheets and trying to figure out how I can improve my life and my performances, my VO2 max, my HRV, my heartbeat, my rest, and everything.
His day consists of cold plunges, saunas, working for 90 minutes and then walking, and usage of different devices. He's 57, but says because he spent years experimenting, his biological age is 33.
I'm not a fan of living forever. I'm more a fan of optimizing life.
Jean says he has limits to what he will do.
I would never take a risk of, I don't know, you say like, I'm going to put 220 volts in your brain because you're going to be in delta wave in 2 minutes. Well, okay, no, I'm not going to do that.
But with a simple search on social media, one will find thousands of videos of people of all backgrounds and ages trying different techniques to try and achieve what Jean has already done. And while many will praise its results, there are pushbacks to the movement, one of which is the lack of proven research that would indicate that these practices do in fact work. It's what causes doctors like Nir Barzilai to be skeptical.
The things that are bothering us is people are doing things without doing what we call clinical study. And that's very important. And it's very important to educate the people that when you hear something exciting and somebody advertised that you live forever, okay, what is the evidence?
Sophia Hernandez, NBC6 News.
Very interesting, and be sure to watch the World of Biohacking special on our streaming channel on the NBC6 app. Scan the QR code here to download the NBC6 app today.
Mama